We're still in Nottingham town centre. This is just after the Survivors Matter. And we've just had some exciting things go on.
Wow.
We just had someone apprehended for a sexual assault done in real time.
Amazing. I mean, it was a response and a half from Nottinghamshire Police today, so thank you for that, Notts Police. But yeah, citizens arrest from our PAG UK. Been amazing. First talk I had today, so it was great.
So this is Louise from Shatter UK. How are you doing, Louise?
I'm all right. Little not set back, overwhelmed actually.
Yeah.
By today.
Right.
The fact that the guys came down themselves from different towns, like Rochdale, Telford, Manchester, Warrington, London. So overwhelmed to see that they've actually, they've got together, they've supported us, and I know this is through a connection of Dan, because Dan Walsall, I speak with him, and it's amazing what he's pulled together. These guys are something else.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yeah.
Something else.
Totally professional the way they go about the business.
100% professional. What I just witnessed as well from PAG UK, with the level of professionalism, and even just overseeing their work, like watching the police officer detain them, the way he approached the accused, the perpetrator, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Knew everything that he needed to know under citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
We've never even seen this in Nottingham. Nobody exercises the term citizen's arrest. It's like a lot of people don't even know they can actually use that. Instead of running up to someone, grabbing them and getting heavily involved, use the citizen's arrest approach, because it's just worked wonders.
There was no aggression there.
None at all.
There was no intimidation.
None at all.
Just literally went about. I seen it myself, and I can't say enough about how professional and how well mannered and just the way they conducted themselves.
It's
full
not
stop.
in a uniform as well. That is completely independent and does this off their own back. That was beautiful.
The police, it took them 15-20 minutes to eventually get here.
I believe that I'd have been reporting that myself, because I had to explain there was what was going off in the square, what we was all doing here, what's happened, and a lady, and she came over. Had it have been another situation where the lady had then had to approach me, for instance, and I'd have rang the police myself, I reckon I'd have been told to go to the police station, or I reckon I'd have been told to we'll get someone out to you as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That could have probably been an hour, because I don't see the responses enough, in situations when I've reported them personally myself, when my daughter's been out on Snedden Dale, when she's been walking down and paedophiles have approached her. I'm getting 3-day responses. It takes 3 days for them to get back to me here.
What?
3
So
days.
where's the perpetrator in 3 days' time? It could be in bloody Argentina by then.
The guy literally put his arm around my daughter, had hold of her, and said, he tried to basically get her to meet him at a different, 9 o'clock at night, telling him he was going to leave her £1 million at a bin. Obviously, she's not that gullible. She was taller than the guy as well. And then said he was going to buy me all these things, mentioned the Park estate, which was really weird in Nottingham because there's a history with that estate. And I thought it was bizarre. We called the police, they had him on Snapchat, everything. Police officers, 3 days took to come out to my house. I Facebooked this one when they turned up 3 days later. My daughter wasn't there to be spoken to, she was in school. I'm not going to take her out of a lesson time. So it's like they catch you on a time when you know it's inconvenient to talk. But no, the man was arrested, let go. He lied. It was a co-op store that was closed off under refurbishment. Mm-hmm. The guy had said to the police that he was stopping my daughter from shoplifting.
Oh.
Co-op was shut down, which to me proves the ignorance of the officers at that time, because you blatantly can hear that he's lying. His excuse for touching my child was because he was stopping her from shoplifting, but the shop wasn't even open. So what is that?
Yeah. Follow it up.
Follow it up.
Yeah.
They arrested. I don't even know what happened with that guy. And then there was the local pedo recently, went to court, eventually admitted his things. That man's been let back out, but he's back on the streets, he's walking around. And again, this one I can't blame for the police. I can only hold responsible the community that I lived in at that point for that. Mm-hmm. Because I single-handedly spoke to 11 children, one including my own, two being my two friends that I knew. It ruined. I lost the friendship out of that. I'm not happy, but I'll move on.
Oh, fair play to you.
At the end of the day, he got arrested. He's now branded. He's now registered. Even though he's back out on the street,
Some form of justice is.
Well, awareness even.
Yeah.
Me with justice, I don't believe any sentencing, even for where murders are concerned. I don't believe justice can be served. I think a sentence can be passed, but justice itself.
No, because it's not on an equal terms, is it? You can never get over someone being actually the life being taken.
Yeah,
what
you
justice
can't.
will match that in a sense.
Exactly, you can't. And then when it's abuse, the sentences that they're handing out at the minute, you get more for selling weed. You get more part of being a drug gang who's pushing a little bit of drugs than, you know, a bit of cannabis. Class A's, they get a bit of attention as well, but again, they're more concentrated on the paedophiles. Like, if that was a knife crime incident right now that had just happened, I reckon the police would again even probably took longer to get here. That's what worries me, is their response times.
Of course.
And I know they say they're busy, but when you go to a police station up the road, like if you just turn and watch when the tram goes past and see what's sat there now that wasn't there earlier. It's like
it's a riot van, yeah.
But
it was not there.
Earlier.
No, you'd think with the amount of people here,
there'd be some sort of patrolling anyway.
yeah, keep people safe,
Safeguarding.
or at least.
What's the risk assessment?
Yeah.
If there's this number of people on this type of day, what are the level of risk assessments?
You'd think.
They don't. I can't say they don't care. I can
No.
only say that, you know, their jobs need.
It's a resource thing. It's where they're putting the resources into.
Yeah.
Because they'll say, oh, there's only so much funds, so we can only do so much policing here and there. Now,
Which is why a lot of us are offering to do it for free.
well, you
we
can see
we
what.
want the support, and today we've had a crime commissioner. I don't know where he was at this point.
Right.
Paddy Tippin, the crime commissioner from Nottingham, came towards the end. So we just had a good chat with him. We're going to arrange another meeting with him because,
Wow,
like
okay.
Dan's explained, we want the police on board.
Certainly.
We're not trying to tell people how to do the job. It's the same as parenting. We're not trying to tell people how to parent.
Yeah.
We're just giving you some more extra tools and skills you might want to work with. That might be, you know, either. Well, I can't see them not being beneficial because from what I see that Dan does, what PAG UK's just done again, it's madness, absolute madness.
Well, going back to Shatter Girls.
Yes.
What?
Bless it.
So you're the face of Shatter Girls.
Yeah.
How did that start?
Dan has Shatterboy UK.
Yes.
He's watched me for about 2 years on Facebook, ranting, trying to get the support. I tried to put an event together recently for knife crime, or drugs and sexual exploitation in our communities. And what I wanted to do is I reached out to London, Manchester, Telford, Rochester. I reached out and a lot of them all said, yeah, I had people coming from all over. From that, the support was not in my community from the youth centres. There's a bit of, you know, because I have a mouth and I will, if I'm seeing you rob funding under my nose, I'm going to inform on you. I'm not having you in my dead mate's name take any more funding. Mm-hmm. So a lot of funding comes because people have been murdered, there's poor education, this, that and the other. Then people are my friend, and there's a guy called Marcellus Baz. He does a lot of knife crime stuff in Nottingham. Mm-hmm. Shatter Girl UK, and hopefully, I've spoke to him, we've had a meeting, we're going to merge, in the sense that I'm going to work alongside him. He does a lot of good work, and I was not misinformed. I made my own judgment based on the fact that in 15 years of me losing a friend to knife crime, I don't know who this guy is, what's he doing. And with what I see going off with other groups, there's a lot of we're doing, and nothing's being done. Where it turns out Marcellus Baz comes like Ron Seal. There's exactly what it says on the tin. And I've seen it in the masses, in the boxing rooms. I've seen there's a couple of people that are actually at his gym that have fell through the hands of other organisations and ended up with it. So I can only now put this man on the pedestal.
Right.
So Shatter Girl UK has came out of the lack of support I'm getting here.
You're an interesting lady. That one, I only met you that one time. That speech was like, what? This is a lady I've got to speak to.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that because
You're
what
welcome.
I'm seeing you do and the information you're collating and
thank
what you're
you.
doing, because that's another thing as well. I want to get into investigating journalism.
Yeah, it's...
Music was my first route.
Sure.
Dancing was my route before that.
Right.
Whatever route I could do, entertainment-wise, get in there, get that voice heard, that's what I'm doing. So I fucked it all off now. If I have to go directly into journalism to do it, I have to do it. But I'm a vigilante journalist, so I don't fit in unis.
Yeah, you just do your own thing.
I don't fit in unit.
Independent.
Yeah, and
Not
if
wrong
I
with
want
that.
a camera crew that's going to jump over walls and catch people, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want Cook Report back.
Yeah, I often think of that guy, how he used to chase people down and make people accountability.
Yeah, right.
Like that today now, he'd be straight on him, camera in his face, what do you think you're doing? You can't do that now. I couldn't even film him for the fact that it might, influence. And it's like, them days, they wasn't there when I was younger.
It wasn't. There was no such... Obviously, we wouldn't have acted off that if we weren't 100%. And we still couldn't be 100% sure. And I was thinking, I hope this woman and her son's ID
has got it right.
But it was the adamant that I see from that young boy IDing his mother's perpetrator, he knew who the guy was. So again, even the family, bless them.
Yep.
They did well.
We'll have to follow this interview up another day. I'm sure
And I'm going to get
we'll
my
see
butt
each other.
out of Nottingham and come and see you
Come
guys.
down.
And,
Yeah,
and
be
give
great.
Thanks back to you for coming here.
Oh, well, that's fine. Anything I can do to help. Last thing, before I let you go, how can people contact you?
Facebook, Shatter Girl UK.
Yep.
I do have a personal Facebook, but if you get at me through Shatter Girl, then I'll add you onto my personal page first.
Right.
But just type it in, and on Twitter it's on there as well. Shatter Girl UK is on there as well.
Right.
And that's it at the minute for outlets and ways to get hold of me.
Brilliant.
And we're yet to do our first event. So hopefully
Excellent.
you'll hear me next time with a tribe of people and a carnival like we had suggested earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Get
want
some
bells
music
on.
going. I want to hear what your music's all about
Oh,
now.
God.
Now you've done that. No, I've got a feeling I'm going to like it.
Well, you might. I mean, you
Because
might.
I've been a DJ since I was 14. I've won competitions. I've done radio stations.
That already,
Got a creative vibe. I can feel
This
it.
is what we need with our campaign, and we need a creative element to it.
Yeah.
And I approached it at first with that because kind of this woman wanted to use one of my songs for campaigning.
Right.
People have wanted to use it for knife crime, and it was my friend who got killed 15 years ago.
Okay.
It gets played on the local radio station down here, so it was live. It was yesterday.
Right.
But they only put me on the radio station 2 years ago to ask me about the song. It's about my two mates who had been murdered, and I was on the show 2 days recently, like 2 years ago, the day before my friend's funeral, 15 years prior to the song, another mate had been killed. We lost 2 in 24 hours. So I went on radio station, and even on there, I get clamped because of who the people are. And I don't hear anymore. Get me a radio station as well.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Keep pushing it out. You've got a big voice, and I've got a feeling that nothing's going to stop you unless you want it to
Not
stop.
with a team of people like that.
Yeah,
It's
I can see it.
bouncing off our lot's energy.
Yeah, I
It's
see it.
that there. It's that kind of energy.
And can I just say, it was your perseverance that got that man apprehended, because you were the lady that spoke to the lady. You were the lady that then went off with the lady and then recognised the
because
geezer.
I said, if anything, knowing the type of person he is, he's going to be sat around here still. He's not run off nowhere looking. And then we turned round and the sun went, he's there. I found him up.
And then you come running back to us then, didn't you?
Because I was still in a bit of disbelief in the sense, because I hope to God that it's actually him. Because if we do all this and they've all come down to Nottingham, I'll feel like a right.
Yeah, just some innocent
wow.
geezer.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that'd be my luck.
Well, this is
Look
it.
at the bloody Irish we're calling.
Well, hopefully it doesn't look like it is.
Yeah.
I think you were well justified. So I'll let you get going anyway, Louise.
Yes,
Thank
mate,
you
yeah.
very much.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Stay safe and keep the fight going. Thank you.
Supporting. Thank
This is
you.
Red Pill Phil, guys, in the middle of Nottingham, just about to wrap it up now. I'm absolutely starving with all this food
I know
court.
they've left you.
This is torture. Everyone's left me. United have just got tonked.
Oh,
And the guys that are representing that we're actually supporting,
Liverpool fans.
they're rubbing it in my face. So I'm not happy. I'm not impressed.
No,
So I need a
it's
bit of
alright.
comfort food going on here, guys. So Red Pill Phil, like and subscribe. I love you all, even the pissing haters. See you later.